everybody, Miss Sweet here from Miss Sweet's Crafting Therapy. How are all my sweet unicorns doing? I hope everybody's doing well. Today is completed pages and stuff from July. Yeah, July. Jeez Louise, where am I? All right, so you know how I like to start these. I am a little bit of a stat nut. I just like to see the growth. And I like to see what I've done, kind of put it in numbers, you know, for the fun of it. So I've set up my August. My theme for the month of August is beach, tropical. So that's what I kind of use, summer type theme. Since I used patriotic for July because of the 4th of July in July, I will use the summer this month. So let's see, some things to talk about. Let's see. Diamond paintings. I have diamond paintings I need to complete and work on. I didn't do anything in July. July was strictly pretty much coloring. I did get some journaling done, but strictly coloring. I am going to be cutting back a little bit on my YouTube. My schedule has kind of been a video every other day. I know there's been some weeks like this last month I was kind of backing it up, but I'm thinking it's going to be more like every 3 days. Every third day there'll be a video now instead of every other day, providing there's content. But you know, I do all kinds of crazy things on my channel, so I do the things I like, and I like to share what I like. So, and everybody has their likes and dislikes, and you know, the videos are pretty well titled, so if it's something you don't want to watch, you don't have to. Nobody's making you, but if you do, please do. And to kind of help the channel out, you know, people have asked in the past, how can I help you? Do you have a Patreon? I know I said this last month. No, I don't have a Patreon. Have no, not going to. It's just not something I'm going to do. But you can help the channel by watching the videos, hitting that thumbs up, and even doing a comment. Comments and thumbs up push the videos, so YouTube will recommend that video to other viewers who may not be subscribed to the channel. So that's what those thumbs up and those comments do. The inner computer there sees that, oh, people are liking this video and commenting on it, so it must be a good one, so let's recommend it. Without comments and thumbs up, it just kind of lays there, and YouTube doesn't promote it for you. So doing things like that greatly help the channel. And then I know I don't like them myself, but I do it anyway. I watch the commercials. I let them run. I may not watch them. I let them run. Because that's how a channel can make a few pennies. And I will share with you that in June I did, and I talked to you about it. In July, June, I became monetized. I earned a whole $33.61 in June. But hey, that's about 3 coloring books, 3 to 4, depending on the price. So 3 to 4 more coloring books I get to bring to you and share with you. So I'll take it. But they don't pay you. I think it has to reach $100 before they pay you. So, or send, I don't know how. It hasn't happened yet. Haven't hit $100, so don't know. It's all a new learning experience for me. So with that said, part of the reason I need to cut back there is I've got a lot of merchandise now that I want to sell. And I haven't listed anything but I think 5 items on my Mercari. And now I'm kind of like wishy-washy on, do I really want to use Mercari? Mercari was a new platform to me, so all I have is a reputation, of being a buyer, not a seller. I do have a well-established account on eBay as both buyer and seller. And you know how it goes. When you go looking for things, you look at that seller. I hope you do. Look at how many transactions that seller has had, and you know, what are some of the comments people have said about that seller and or buyer. So it's a little rough for me on Mercari, so I might just stick with eBay. I will be making that decision this month. So that's where I'm going to be spending some of my extra time. I do need to get things photographed, listed, you know, all that good stuff. You have to write your listing, take your own photographs. So there's a lot of work behind the scenes, even on listing something for sale. So something for you to keep in mind when you're buying something and you think the price might be a couple of dollars too high. Think about the time the person took to shop for it, buy it, picture it, get it up there, write the listing, mail it. You know, there's a lot of steps involved. So that's kind of one of the reasons I'm going to step back. Another reason is August is the start of, well, August is also the anniversary of my son's passing. So it'll be, I think, 3 years on the 14th of this month. It's hard. I'm not going to ever say losing a child is easy. It's not. It's not. It is the worst pain I've ever felt. I lost my parents when I was 16 and 17, and that hurt. You know, I was an orphan at 17. Losing my own child, though, way surpasses the heartache than that of my parents. So it is a long road. If you know anybody who's lost a child, be patient with them. Never rush them. Never say they should be over it by now. Losing a child, you never get over. It's just, I know people who 20 years down the road, and it's still hard. It is one of the worst things that can happen to a person, and I would never wish that on anybody. So anyway, so it is also the international, August 31st is the International Overdose Awareness Day. So August is kind of the overdose awareness month. And in case you're not aware, my son did die of an accidental overdose. He was hooked on painkillers. Couldn't get them from a doctor. You know, he had an addiction to them, so he went to the streets. He bought some on the street, and the only problem was they were laced with fentanyl. Fentanyl is a dangerous drug, and it only takes 2 little grains of sugar to kill a person. That's it. Grains of sugar, granulated sugar. It's so dangerous, and this is what these crazy drug dealers are lacing their drugs with. And he got one, and it got him within a half hour of taking it, he was dead. And I think they gave him 4 doses of Narcan and couldn't bring him back. So you will see on my Instagram, I will be posting little informational things about overdose awareness. It's important to talk about. It's very hard for me to talk about, but people have made it a stigma and they won't talk about it. They're ashamed of it, but there's nothing to be ashamed of, because it can happen to you. It can happen in your own home. It can be your mother, your brother, your sister, your aunt, your uncle. These painkillers are given out like candy, and people become addicted. So anybody can become an addict, anyone. And we all need to be aware of that, and we all need to know the signs. We all need to know what to do. Okay. I digress, and I'm sorry. So anyway, that's why I will be cutting back a little bit on my videos in August. Video ideas, if you guys have anything you want me to do, try, let me know in the comments or send me a direct message on Instagram. I will, let's talk about the, a little bit about the giveaway. Part 20 is where all the information for the giveaway will be, and that is the final part of my coloring book collection. And I am scheduling that for, to come out on August 5th. So that will have all the information about the 1K giveaway. And I do still owe somebody 2 books. I have all the information. I just haven't gotten out to get them out, and I'm going to. I've got 5 boxes of stuff to get out, so I got to get myself to the post office. So stats. I just like to know, I mean, we're growing, and thank you so much, guys, for hanging out with me and being with me on my coloring journey and my crafting journey and my kawaii collecting journey. I know there's different aspects different people like. Some of you like when I do those blind bags and box openings. They're fun. And some of you are very much into the kawaii stationery. And so I know I'll continue most likely with that. But so I continue to get more followers, and I'm very appreciative for that. So we gained 98 sweet unicorns in the month of July. So we are up to 1205. On Instagram, I gained 27. Just a little hint, if you have an Instagram account, it is something I'm going to look for, and it is going to be one of the things in order to participate in the 1K giveaway is that you follow me on Instagram as well. If you don't have an Instagram account, when we get to that video, when we get to part 20, and I'll give these instructions again, you'll have to tell me I do not have an Instagram account, and I won't hold that against a person. But if you do, I'm going to check to see if you follow me on both. You have to be a follower on YouTube and Instagram. Okay, so, and all of this will be related, repeated again in the part 20 of my final coloring book collection video. Okay, so pages colored. I colored in 43 books. I had a record month. It wasn't a great month for me. I told you I wasn't feeling well. I didn't do much but color. And the number of the books that I had not been touched was the first time I colored in them was 27. So out of the 43, 27 had never been colored in. And I completed 79 pages for the month of June. That's not a record for me. I've had higher months, but in a long while, at least in the last 6-7 months, that is the highest I've had. And so my current year-to-date of total pages completed is 335. So I think that's a lot. I think it's fun to look at that. All right, so I talked about all of this. Watch part 20. Okay, why I'm cutting back. Okay. Oh, I'm in here. Wait 1 second. I need to write down since I'm here. Okay, so I don't forget to do that. Okay, so, I do try to plan out my videos for the month. Any of the new books I get from Color Questopia or Coco Wyo will have their own separate videos. They're not part of my planned videos, so they'll just pop in whenever they pop in. I am going to hopefully continue with some hashtags with the Color in Heaven, which was a year-round till December 31st. Jamie's August Breakdown, Meg's ABC, Enabling Colorists Scavenger Hunt, Addicted to Coloring, her August prompts and color palette. The Demita Victoria one goes till August 31st. And the Color Your Hoard is every month, but the new August hashtag. Monochrome Mandala. With all the mandalas I colored a lot of mandalas this month, and you'll see. I don't think I did one monochrome, so I didn't get to do one. And there's a few others. I'm waiting for Happy Colors to see if she's going to do her normal excuse me, normal scavenger hunt. But those are the ones I'm going to try and do. And I have put a hold on Buddy Colors again, only for the simple reason I do need to really work on my getting my items listed to be sold. As far as journaling this month, just a couple of things I wanted to share with you. I did get everything in. You know, just like I said, I put kind of everything and anything. I'm a Carla Magana Patreon. So Patreon's got this print as just a little extra for Patreons and the release of her new book. So we got that. Bailey J is another artist I follow. She's also on YouTube. And she does Twitch a lot as well. But this was the new line she came out with, her newest line. And then this is her thank you card. This is her new thank you card that she came out with. And then I've already shared with you this. I don't want to stay on that. My Patreon rewards, they're always a month behind. So these were my June that I received for June and July. You know, I just, you know, and no Pokemon was hurt during this. And these are all common cards and duplicates and triplicates. But, you know, this was just showing the new addition to the Pokemon collection. They came out with a Pokemon Go set now. And just different stationaries. I think I mentioned in my last video, I did get a haul from Japan. I just did not feel like taping it. So I didn't. But I do have pictures. And if you watched my my haul video, there's pictures at the end of the video of the items that I received. So I like to save wrappers. So these are actually food wrappers from Food from Japan. I mean, packaging is everything, and their packaging is just on point. So these were just like kind of these little crackers, and they were, I want to say they were probably soy flavored, and very salty. I mean, they really, they were really salty. And these are just different animes I like. The Demon Slayer Spy Family, a very cute one. Some gachapon I did not hold off on opening. They went to Kyoto, Japan, and very big temple there, and the bamboo forest. They have a gachapon that's specific to their region. So I did get some of them. So this is just showing, you know, this is showing what the gachapon was. And then just some other stationery, some Rilakuma, some Sumiko Garashi stationery. This Sumiko Garashi stationery is specific to Kyoto. And you can't get this in any other Sumiko Garashi store. It could only come from the store in Kyoto. And then just some Totoro stuff. I got some Super Mario or Mario memo pads. And this was the packaging. I save everything. If anybody wants to know how lotteries are run, or Kuji is a lottery in Japan, I have information on that, but I did buy out a lottery for Animal Crossing. So I do have, this is a lot of the stuff I need to list for sale. So this is all the advertising and stuff that the seller let me have, because they were throwing it out anyway. So and I get, this is some of the packaging. This is what a face cloth comes in, a washcloth. So I mean, this is just, I mean, again, packaging is everything. And then just some of the memos I got. I got some Animal Crossing cards. These are all duplicates. Again, they're not original ones. You know, they're originals, but they're duplicates to ones I already got. And then pictures of my haul, which you can see these same pictures in my video. And then, yeah, I killed it on washi tape again this month. So all my washi tapes that I got in the month of July. Again, some of them These 3 here are from the Sumiko Garashi store in Kyoto, Japan. Again, specific to only that store can you get them. Oh, yeah. And then some fun summer ones that I got. And these were Rilakuma. There's a Rilakuma store there too. And this washi tape, and I got a couple of other things, are things that you could only get at that specific store. So that was my July book. I have set up my August book. Like I said, it's beach month. I haven't really finished decorating it yet, but I will be working on 2 journaling challenges. This was a mental health matters one that Kawaii Journaling came out with. Finished the prompts in 2 months. It was like mid-month last month that it came out. I didn't ever get a chance to put it in my July book and work on any. So I figured I'm going to work on them in August. So that's the list that we have. There's 14 prompts. Choose 8 of them to create journaling pages from. And then this month's for August, it's the Summer Kawaii Journaling, and there's 18 prompts and choose 9 is the challenge. So that's what and it's, of course, if you saw my haul, that's my little card I got from Liz at home. So that will be making an appearance in there. And then the card that I got from Kathy will also be going in my journal. I took pictures of the stuff, so I just have to print them out. Okay, enough of that. Let's get on to what I colored. And I got a big old stack here. So this is from Camellia, Mandala Mystery, and this is a color by number. I colored, this was an uncolored book, so it was an untouched book. So I colored this page, whatever about the book, but all of that was the color by number. I colored the nameplate page. Can you see these? I have to do this. So I colored this one, and I think this was just all in alcohol markers, or I was pretty big on my, I'm using my Bic intensities and my Sharpies this month, so I use them a lot. So that could be these two. I did that one, and then I did that one, and then we did this one. I was just going in order, and then I did that one. I did all those in this book, and I don't need these in here. Bear with me. I should have taken them out as I showed them, and I didn't. Okay, you can go away now, because I don't think I'll color in this one this month. And then 50 Jungle Miniatures. I colored this one. And this was alcohol markers, glitter gel pens. I did use a white gel pen. I think this was the Uniball Signo white gel. I also used Uniball Gold Metallic. And I used a clear glaze jelly roll on his eyes. The background was a stencil and Jane Davenport pastels. And I did this one for Happy Colors Scavenger Hunt for July, and the item was Chameleon. So that's what that was about. That was my little chameleon. All right, and then we have Posh coloring book mandalas. Again, this was another uncolored coloring book. And I did this one, and it was just a pretty rough glitter gel pen one. And they are double-sided in this book, so... and then I was just testing different ones, the mild liners. Kind of left ghosting back here. The Foodie Touch did bleed through this paper. And the Click Art pens also bled through. So, yeah, wasn't having much luck. So that's basically what this turned out to be. It was, let me test this type, let me test that type, just to see what might be better on this paper. So I wound up going to, I think it was just watercolors, and I used water-based markers. I colored in Carla Magana's Wee Wickeds, and I did the bat. This was the bat that I started on my video when I was testing out those pencil crayons. Not crazy about them. They don't blend well. They don't really blend at all. And when you did try to blend them, like I tried to use a blender pencil, and it pulled the color up. It was hard to put anything else over them. So yeah, I'm not too much of a fan of those coloring pencils or crayon pencils. So, but that was my bat. And then I think I covered this whole thing in, this is a clear glitter iridescent acrylic paint that I put over it. So. And then I've got two in May Use Super Cute Food. I colored the cupcake, the Very Cherry Cupcake. And this was for Happy Colors July Scavenger Hunt, and the item was cherry. And this was just straight alcohol markers. And I didn't get very fancy this month. And I did realize after I took the paint, I never did his eyes. But this was also for the scavenger hunt, and it was for donut. One of the items was donut. And then this was just alcohol markers, and then the sprinkles, I used glitter gel pens. And this is Mr. Fancy. And then out of Julia Speary's An Enchanting World, I did this one. And this was just 'cause I like unicorns. So this was just all alcohol markers and a little bit of metallic gold pen, and that would be my what I always use on my metallic is Uniball Signo. That's my little blue unicorn. And then in Mandalas for Relaxation and Meditation, Camellia Angiocova, I did this one. I actually did all of, it was the first time coloring, so I did that. I always tend to do this in her books. Any little ones I tend to do. So this one, and this one was all glitter gel pen. And the glitter gel pen that I used, it kind of exploded. The ink was just kind of running out of it. But I worked with it, and I got it. I used it. I did get a drop here, but I wasn't throwing that away. I was going to use that ink. But, so that's that one. And then I did one in 60 Ocean Miniatures. And this one was for, I'm pretty sure this was for Enabled Color. And it was it hers or? I'm going to check real quick. Who had the treasure chest? Oh, no, this was Happy Colors again for treasure chest. So that was for the prompt, treasure chest, and just alcohol markers. It looks, oh, they all fell. It looks like I used some, yeah, definitely use glitter gel pen and metallic gel pens And I used some Stella, and then some soft pastels with a, this is a stencil that I have in the back for the background. So, my little treasure chest. Then we have Matchstick Mouse by Morgan O'Brien, the summer coloring book. And I did this guy. This one I did because I forgot to put something underneath this one when I colored it. So it was all over here. So the only way I could figure to fix it and to cover it somewhat, which it really didn't cover it 100%, was to make this a night scene instead of a daytime fishing scene. So then I made my own little silvery moon, and put a little bit of, this was nail polish, a very fine glitter nail polish to kind of give it that, you know, silvery moon glow on things, you know, glowing off his hat and his face and the grass and the trees. So that was the best I could come with to kind of fix it and to try and cover that up a bit. So not too bad, I don't think. And then I did the first one, and I used, this was all with Neo Color 2s, the Caran d'Ache Neo Color 2s. That's what I used on this one. And of course, I always make a mess. I am a messy artist. Very messy. And then Carla Magana's newest book, Deco Dolls. I did this one. Just this one. And again, to cover up a messy mistake of mine, I did these brush strokes. Here's the original. Because I did use watercolor, the metallic watercolors in here. This was metallic watercolors on her hair. All around here was metallic watercolors. And the rest I used alcohol markers, and then I did put some Stella on them. But yeah, I flicked my brush and there was it. So I just said the heck with it. And every color that was possibly used in here, anytime I used it, I put my brush back in it and I just made all those little marks to cover up that one mark. So that's how I wound up with that background. Yeah, that's all I've done in that one. And then Maui Mermaids and Island Whimsy Girls by Hannah Lynn. I did this one. And this was for the Scavenger Hunt by Enabling Colorist. She also has a scavenger hunt, and this one was for Rainbow. So I did this one for Rainbow, and it was all alcohol marker, except the little border was glitter gel pen. And then I used, to get the white in the water, I used Caran d'Ache Neo Color 2s. But the rest was all alcohol marker. And I kind of mixed, I put the marker down and then quickly put the Caran d'Ache, and then I just did my finger and smudged them in with my finger to blend them. I think that came out pretty good. I like how that gave the white caps on the waves. But I think I want to color another one this month, so we're going to leave you out. Then I did quite a few in Alice Mills Blissful Summer Days color. This is the color by number, not the cross stitch. So I did the Hello Summer. And this was all done with my, either it was my Bic Intensity or, yeah, Sharpies. I was playing with them a lot. So all of this was done with those markers. So I matched them the best I could. And I actually work from back to front. Look at that one. And then Cool Summer Vibes. And then Retro Fields. That was previously done. And then Sun Life Drawings, New Summer, Color by Number, which is illustrated by Kira Shershniva, we know. She did not come in a color by colors, this one. But I did this one. And I did this one. I think this was all just, I was trying to use up, this was a toss-up between my, the alcohol markers that I've been using a lot this month were my cow trees and my, oh, I can't remember the name of them. But it's a budget-friendly set, and I've just been trying to use them up. And I did this one. And then I think you saw, if you follow me on Instagram, you would have seen these. I did a full flip of this. This book was provided to me by Coco Wyo to share with you guys. And I did the title page. And this was all done in alcohol marker. Except for I do have some, yeah, that stuff. You know that stuff. Glaze, black glaze pen. And then some silver metallic. And then just a little bit of white and gel pen. And that was about it. And then I also did the nameplate page. And this was all alcohol marker and then some gold glitter gel pen. And that's about it. But it's a cool book. And then Color Questopia last month came out with Fantasy Animals. It was near the beginning of the month. They did just come out with a new one that I'll be getting Tuesday. So I'll be doing a flip of that and uploading it. This one is their Fantasy Animals. So these are what I just call animal mashups because you just don't know what they are. They're just a mix, like an ostrich and a deer and maybe just ostrich and deer. So you don't know what they are. They're just mashups. But I did this cute little guy. And my colors definitely differ because, again, I've been trying to use up, because some of the colors started going. So I'd rather just try and use up what I have. So, aqua green, yeah, that's close enough. Does it match this palette? No. Does it match my palette? Yes. And then Flower Mandalas by Camellia Angiocova. This, again, was not was an uncolored book until this month. So, like I said, I like to do anywhere she puts a mandala. But I did this one. And this was definitely, yeah, these were all Bic Intensity and Sharpies. This one has some silver metallic. And these were all, that's what this was. These were all blind pulls. So what do I mean by blind pulls? I had the bag of my markers and I put them to the side, this way or that way. And then I turn my head and I would just pick out 5 colors. Whatever 5 colors came out, that's what I used. If a gray came out, a gray did come out and I just replaced the gray with a metallic gel pen in this one. So I do allow myself to do that, but this was 5 color blind pick. This was also a 5 color blind pick. And this one was a 5 color blind pick. Some of them come out good. Some of them, like this one's, well, yeah, some of them work. Some of them are a little, maybe not, but hey, however they come, they come. And then I did 50 Summertime Mandalas. I did this one, and this was for Happy Colors Scavenger Hunt. Their item was a lighthouse. So the whole outside is Sharpies or Bic Intensity. The whole inside is watercolors, metallic watercolor paints. So I'm not great. I didn't have the greatest of brushes. I'm still learning, but yeah, I don't think I did too bad with the watercolors. And then colored in Spooky Girl. And if you saw them, this was posted to my Instagram. This was one of their new books. Or no, this wasn't, no. But this was posted for a breakdown prompt. This was used for Jamie's coloring load for Monster Under the Bed. And so this was the one I picked for Jamie's July breakdown prompts. So it's all fluorescent colors. And then I did finally break down and buy 50 Farmers miniatures. I wasn't going to, but I did. I saw too many cute pages being colored. So this one was done for Enabling Colorists Scavenger Hunt for Horse. And I have to be different. I wanted a pink horse. And if you haven't been able to tell, I lean towards pink. Pink is my favorite color. Pink and teal. Then I hit again on the 50 Stylish Mandalas by Camellia Angiocova. And where are you? You start here. And we did this one. And this one was just pretty much done all in the, I think these were because I'm trying to, I don't think I'll ever buy these again, but Milky Pops, and this was all Milky Pops. And I do believe I killed one, so we're one down. This one was done all in the Crazy Pops. This was Crazy Pops. Oh yeah, look, I wrote it. Hello. Oh, this was Jelly Roll Moonlights. Okay. This was Crazy Pops. And then this was Dollar Tree Glitter Gel Pens. This one, I think, was a late night, and I think I was actually sitting in bed coloring this one, so there's a lot of white space in it. Not that one. And then I did this one on the 4th of July for Independence Day for red, white, and blue, and this was Dollar Tree glitter pens again. So it was just red and blue, and then I just left white space. And then another uncolored book was Unicorns by Jade Summer. This was the kids coloring book. I did this one. And it wasn't Neo 2s. I used another one, and I'm not fond of them. They don't, yeah, I can't remember. But anyway, it is what it is. But my Unicorn and the Roses, I think, look pretty. And then another Camellia Angiocova 50 Summer Miniatures. I did the kitty. And it looks like I used alcohol markers, and then I also used the metallic watercolor for the background. And it looks like some metallic gold gel pen. Yeah. That's what that whole background is watercolors. I don't think that one was for anything. Then Adorable Goth, Coco Wyo. This was posted to my Instagram. This was the one I colored. My ghosts wound up black. They were a different color. I had done them a green, and I didn't like it at all. So what do? Black it out. So I got black ghosts, and I used the black, which turns red, Sparkle Pop pen. And that's what I outlined them with. These swirlies were already there on the page, so I just went over them with the Sparkle Pop. And then Color and Haven Jr., quick and easy coloring, cute little dragons. I did. Where are you, little guy? I did this guy. And this was for, okay, so the Color in Heaven prompt for Jamie's Coloring Love. Love and in Color in Heaven. So for coloring in a Color in Heaven book. And then also this met 2 of her prompts for July. There was, the L was for Land Before Time, and it was color a dinosaur or a dragon. So I did a dragon. And also your favorite flower. So my favorite flower is a rose. So I colored this one. So that was 2 hashtags, 2 prompts. Oh my God, the pile of books I have to put away. And then this is May You, super cute summer. I did this one, and this was for 2 different hashtags. This for Colors by VP. It was color along Chica Soleil. And their thing was color flowers pink and yellow. So that is all these colors are. These flowers are pink and yellow. But when you blend pink into yellow, you get orange. So I did not use an orange marker in these. This was just pink and yellow. And then I just did it 1 pink and 1 yellow flower. And then this was also for Jamie's hashtag of cute chibi summer. And then I colored in Carla Magana's Rock Coco A Go-Go. This was one of my, I tried. This was actually taking water-based markers and trying to turn them into a watercolor. So putting them down and then trying to put them with water. Yeah, it doesn't work on this paper. It did do this kind of, I did get it to do this kind of effect with the purple, where it gave that kind of spreading type look, but did not work on the background at all. I tried. What you gonna do? You gotta try at least once, and then don't do it again. All right, then I worked again in, I've been working in this almost every month, the Little Book of Big Square Mandalas, Tabitha Barnett. This is volume 1. So I did a couple more. I did this one. And this one was black marker for the background, and then just all glitter gel pens. And then I did this one. Well, that kind of could have been considered, no, not really the monochrome. I did that one. And this one was a 5-pick. Is it 1, 2, 3? Yeah, 5-pick blind pick. It's okay. Doesn't excite me, but it doesn't look bad either. And then Zendoodle by Deborah Muller, or Deborah Muller by Zendoodle, whichever way you want to say it. The newest book, Gnomes at Home. I did this one, And this was also for hashtag coloring prompt, enabling color scavenger hunt, and the item was for wagon. And this was all alcohol marker. And the one I was using kind of died, and it was a mess. That sky was really a mess. So it is what it is. These things happen. But he's still cute. But the noses, I decided not to use white highlight. There's actually these guys, the fluorescent, the moonlight, Jelly Roll Moonlight. On his nose, I decided to use a pink. But it looks like, instead of a nose, I just keep seeing a big bubble gum bubble. And I just want to go pop. You know, instead of boop the snoop, pop the bubble. And then another Camellia Angiocova, 50 Vacation Miniatures. This was for a prompt. This was for Disney Meg's coloring. Her ABC challenge was B. So I did B for a butterfly. And then Sam Way's coloring. He had July Butterfly Mania. So I did it for that hashtag. And then Jamie's Coloring Love. The J was for Jitterbug or a page with bugs. So butterflies are bugs. So I did that. And these are Sparkle Pop. And then alcohol markers, and then just plain regular colored glitter gel pens. And then I just put a washi tape. It's not washi tape, though. It's masking. They call it actually everything instead of washi tape. They call it everything masking tape in Japan. So we'll just say it's a masking tape border. And yeah, we still got more. I think we're maybe a little over half done. Then Sun Life Drawing Summer Girls, color by number for adults. I did this one. And this was for Happy Colors Scavenger Hunt for one item, Palm Tree. And then Enabling Colorist item, any color by number. So 2 hashtags, 1 picture. I love when I get that. And then, oh, you didn't want to stay up there, huh? I have 50 Safari Miniatures by Camellia Angiocova. Do you get the feeling it might have been a Camellia month? I'm getting that feeling now. I didn't have that feeling all month, but now I am. I did this. I did my pink and green zebras. And this was for Happy Color Scavenger Hunt. And it was for the item zebra. So I did my little nighttime. And it's just all alcohol marker. Nothing else. And then Chibi Girls Volume 2 by April Amber. This was for a hashtag. This was all done in alcohol marker. So I kind of like my bricks. That was all done with alcohol marker. I think they came out pretty good. I do have some glitter gel pen. Yeah, we got some gold, some silver, some black, some pink. And this was Enabling Colorist Scavenger Hunt for roller skates. And then also for Jamie's Coloring Love Cute Chibi Summer. Okay, this one is like a PDF, but not a PDF. And I don't know. Maybe a PDF. I don't know. But this one is a very special picture. So I got to find somewhere. My markers didn't act very well on my paper. So I'm not happy about that. But a young lady named Athena, who is a self-taught artist, whom I met through my kawaii collecting. I met her through ball pens and etc. And she's done artwork for them as well. But I follow her on Instagram, and I watch the pictures she draws and things, and and I comment and like her stuff, and so as a thank you, she drew this and then sent it to me one day in a message and said, "Hi, I drew this for you just as a thank you for liking and for liking my pictures and your encouraging comments." So I thought that was so very, very sweet. So this is her little chibi version of Alice in Wonderland. So yeah, I thought that was so sweet. So this one's very special to me. Okay, then I colored in Grand Block Summertime. This was a quasi. Poor Sarah hasn't been feeling well, and we were supposed to color this picture together. I don't know if she has or not, because she's just not had a great month either. But I did, and Donald's her favorite character. It was my pick this month, and I said, let's do something a little different from Clara Markova, because that's been our standing buddy color every month. So I say I'm close to buddy color, but there's one I do every month, and that's with Sarah. And we've steadily been doing Clara Markova, and I said in July, can we take a little break? Let's do something else. And she said, what do you want to do? I said, your favorite. And my favorite, Disney. And then I gave her a choice of a couple of them, knowing Donald was her favorite, and she's like, yeah, Donald. So there's a little joke between her and I. I don't call Darren, I call Darren Donald. So, yeah. So if I say Sarah and Donald, I really am talking about Darren. But yeah, Darren is Sarah's Donald. So that's what I call him. So, yeah. So I don't know if she got hers done. And if she didn't, she didn't. And that's quite okay, because I know she's had a rough month. And to be honest, that is my only Disney page I did this month. So I think I need to make this a Disney month. Well, no, besides Alice in Wonderland, what was drawn for me. Okay, did I color in this? No. This was in the wrong place. I know I didn't color in this. No, I think I wanted to. That's in the wrong place. Okay, then out of Alexander Franzi's newest mandala book, Amazing Mandalas. Yeah, I kind of went crazy in hers too. Did this one with glitter gel pens. Again, this was a blind pick. 5-color blind pick. Another blind pick. And yet another blind pick. That's my go-to. If I don't have a color palette in mind, I just go one and I just pull them out and throw them on the thing. Like, okay, what comes out, comes out. And another blind pick. And sometimes they work out really well. Oh no, it's not the only Disney. Okay. I did do another Disney. Okay. But I need a Disney month. I really do. All right, so out of Summer of Love, I colored, come on. Oh, I colored, yeah, one of my favorites. Tinkerbell and Chip and Dale are my favorites, and Pluto. Those are my top 3 Disney characters. So, of course, I had to color this picture of my Chippy and Dale. And look. Chip is just trying to be so sneaky around Dale. He don't want to share that mint chocolate chip ice cream, because of course that's what I had to make it. He don't want to share that ice cream with Dale. So he is just trying to be sneaky. But that drop is about to hit Dale on the head, so I don't know. I don't know if he gets away with it. What do you think? Do you think Chip gets away with it? Yeah, my books are falling over. The tower is falling. Okay, this was not a new book, but a new book to me. And this is Mandala Collection by Nicola Lehmann. She's got quite a few, and these are her own hand-drawn designs. This one book is a compilation of her first 3 books. I made the mistake of buying 2 of her first 3, and this one, not realizing this was a compilation. So I am in the process of returning the other 2 since they're already in this one, and I would rather have 1 book than 3. So don't make the same mistake that I made. So I did this one, and then we got this one. And again, it's either alcohol markers or my Sharpies or Bic Intensities. And I believe this was a blind pick. Like I said, it is what it is. So, and just to show you her different mandalas, some of them have sayings in the middle. Where's the ones that have... I think one of her books has mandalas in the middle, and then they're framed with mandalas. Some really different books. If you like mandalas, you may want to look up Nicola Lehmann, Mandala. And then in Duria Kakersoy, in Adorable Characters, Cuteness Overload, I just did this one. And I had, okay, so sometimes I use paper, sometimes I use these pencil boards, these plastic pencil boards, and here's my issue with the pencil boards. A, if you're using a juicy marker, it keeps all marker in the paper or on here. So you can actually see as you color ink swimming under your page because it's on this plastic. So sometimes that can be a not so good thing in bleeding. The other not so good thing is, even though, and I was using this one actually, I have cleaned this. I cleaned it with a Clorox wipe. I cleaned it with soap and water. I still used it and put it under here. I think she was like this. And I still had that ink transfer from the plastic to here, even though I washed it. So, not happy with this because of that. And I couldn't do anything to cover it up. But another one of my color combos I like is black and pink. So that's why I went for the black hair. But oh well. Stuff happens. All right, then we have R.J. Hampson, Night Garden. I did his nameplate page. And I think this was just basically all markers and a little bit of metallic silver here and there. I started this one, but I did this one, and this was Sharpie Ultrafines, Bic Ultrafines, and there's black glaze in here, and Signo Gold Metallic. And that's what I used in this one. And then the background, the yellow, is Neo Color 2s. So that's what I used. I like this page. And then Gabby Wolf Houses, Coloring Book 1. I just did the nameplate page, and here's one of my little pencil. I did pencil. I think I would just been using the Arteza, because that's what I have out right here by my desk. So I think these were just the Arteza coloring pencils. And then I used some black glaze for the little iron pens and the lightning rods. But I've been eyeing some others in here I want to do, so we're going to leave that out. And then I had to go at Entangled Butterflies by Angela Porter. I did this one, and the black is all shift, Deco Art shift paint. So it kind of, you can see it kind of has a shift there. I did have a little accident with the paint. I tell you, I am a sloppy artist, and I have all kinds of accidents. And then it was fluorescent markers, mostly, a lot of. And there's a little bit of what are they again? The Moonlights in here. I used some Moonlights. That's it on that one. And then this is the one that killed my hand, because this was mostly all glitter gel pen. Didn't really like the way the butterfly came out. This was a whole, I was about to quit on it. I wasn't even going to finish it because I didn't like the butterfly. And I was having a really bad time. I bought a replacement pack of Arteza glitter gel pens, the 18 pack, and 7 out of the 18 did not work. I could bang them. I could do everything and anything under the sun, every trick just to get them to work, and they wouldn't write. So I was very aggravated by that point. And every time I went to pick up another color to use, didn't work. So this is the pens that did work. And but I decided just push through and just see how it comes out. And it's okay. It's all right. It's livable. So that's 2 I did out of Entangled Butterflies. And then I did one out of Mystery Mosaics Book 7. It was just, I usually go in order in these. So I just did the second one in the book, and it's Croquet. They are playing croquet. Almost to the end, only a few more books. Then in Whimsical World Big Book, 100 Illustrations to Color by Molly Harrison. I did, oh, I got a whip, that's right. I did this one. I tried to do a sunrise or maybe sunset, I don't know, background, and I was using the Neo 2s. I did not execute it very well, but I've learned what my mistake was, and hey, we move on from there. The rest of this, though, I want you to know, all of her and all of the unicorn and the flowers was another pencil. I did another pencil picture. That's 2. So yeah, her wings and the unicorn, the whole unicorn and those flowers were all, and did I use? These were the Color Soft. These were Derwent Color Soft. That's what I used on this. So I like how she comes and take away the background. I may go back in and just paint the whole thing black. I don't know yet. But, and then I say, well, why do that? You know, yeah, a mistake is a mistake, and that's what you learn from, and you go on. You don't need to cover up mistakes. Leave it there. So, we'll see. But yeah, that was, I love how she and the unicorn came out. And then another one of Angela Porter's Entangled. This one's Entangled Starry Skies. I just did the first one. And this was just, I think this was it was Bics. It's because there's different colors, so I actually will have both out, the Bics and the Sharpies, and I go back and forth between them depending on the color I need. But this was all done in that as well. So, another uncolored book. And then we have Gabby Wolf, one of her other books, Daydreams. I did this one. And this was also done in the Bics / Sharpies. And there's just one thing constant in every picture is this yellow. I use this yellow as a border, and that yellow is in every picture. But all the other colors change. And then, oh, I did this one. And this one was also marker. And look, see, I messed up again. I am just messy, Tessie, Jessie, whatever. But yep, this one was markers as well. With a little bit of glitter accents in those circles. Oh yeah, and the vines, I'm sorry. And the vines were, I think that was one of the Sparkle Pops. And then the final book, the biggest book. Come on now. The super kawaii. I think I need to come out more for this one. And I don't think I showed it to you, but this is the first one I did. And this is where I use that, and I left it out, the Stickles waterfall. So I used it on all the water. And basically I put it, and then I took my finger and spread it all over. And there is some glitter gel pen outlining the rainbow, the trees, some of the mountains. And there's Sparkle Pops in the unicorns. The butterflies all have Sparkle Pop or glitter. Yes, that was my unicorn one. And then I did one more in here. And this was straight, except for this background, the blue was Neo 2s. I love using them for backgrounds. And this paper did well with water. But I mean, I've used a very lightly wet brush. I don't use a sopping brush, so. But yeah, rest of this was all markers. I think this was all alcohol markers. But so cute. I like the idea of having the veggies under the ground and showing them. And the earthworms. But I'm going to tell you, if I have these snails and these caterpillars in my garden, we got trouble. Because that means half my veggies are gone. Because these little guys will eat all of this. So, but they're cute anyway. And that's it. That is the month of July. One of my first in a long time super months. So let me know down below any comments that you may have. Is there anything you particularly liked? Are there any books that I showed that you haven't seen and would like a flip through? That's all things you can leave in the comments below. Remember, I said in the beginning, comments, hit that like button, and watching the commercials all help my channel out. And if you really want to help me out, if it's something, you know, because some people just want to, I'm not going to do a Ko-Fi or Ko-Fi account. If you look where the like button is and you go over to your right, there's a little, I think it's a heart, and it says thanks. You can press on that and you can make monetary donations to the channel if you so desire. None of it is required. But for free, how you can help me without anything, like I said, is the like buttons, comment, and watch the commercials. That easy. Easy peasy. So, I will see you guys soon. I forgot what, well, no, the next video will be the 5th, and that will be my part 20. So I got to get all these books filed back onto the shelf. Oh, that's going to be a chore. And then pull out all the rest of the last of part 20 Disney books. And I will see you guys then. So till then, stay safe. Make good choices as per Bailey Sarian. And I'll see you real soon. Bye.